Time to fly, time to fly. Never give up, we won't retreat. The ones who stand up.
Time to fry. Time to Yakuza fry. Okay, don't you like my voice? Anyway, okay, as you've seen, Yakuza Ken is the new unit that will be dropping to the game. And yeah, that was it for the video. Bye bye. Nah, I'm joking. Imagine that was the video. So, Yakuza Ken, here we go. And now many people will ask me, I have a lot of info to give you other than Yakuza Ken regarding also Divination and regarding the new legendary unit that we found. So there was many talks from the community, many hints, many stuff from the staff, giving some small hints and details about something will happen, this, that. We didn't know. Some people told me Yakuza guy. Some people told me that Akuma, the new version, Honda or Abel. I didn't know. Many were so sure that it was Yakuza Ken. So I asked my friend and the one that, because I promised not to go into data mining anymore. One of my friends does that, so I asked him to go and check it out for me, and oh boy, we found a lot of stuff. First of all, we're gonna talk about this Ken, this Yakuza Ken. Now, as you see, he looks fantastic. The animation looks great. This is when you unlock him, this is the unlock for him, the video that you will see, like when we unlock any new unit. For his skills, let's go and check them. I translated them, read them, didn't understand that much, but this is as far as we can understand so far because it's in a different language. Fan Yuan, and these are he's a single target. He's a really good unit in the other versions of the Chinese and the Taiwanese. He buffs, debuffs, and deals insane damage, and they use him mainly for bossing, by the way, and to buff other teammates. He acts as a substitute for either Ryu and Gormagala Ken as a buffer. But you need to press his skills. He's not a trigger. We don't know yet if he's gonna be triggered here, because mainly all the trigger units, this is the theme that they're going with. They buff and deal damage as well. So let's go and check his skills. So, and Fan Yuan, an oxygen work wave is launched, and after the collision, it is converted into a slow flying oxygen work wave. Fan Yuan targets caused 6 hits, causing an attack of 468% damage. This is a single target hit. On level 2, gets to 7 hits. At level 3, it's 3 additional strikes also. Like, he keeps going on and on and on. From 6, it goes to 10 attacks, 10 hits. Now, this is crazy because this super... I will read the other skills for him. So let's go and check his passive real quick. So his passive, let me open it here. Okay. So at the beginning of the gate, or at the start of the battle, every 30 seconds, so I will explain it. I will read what it's written here and I will explain it how we tested it on the server. It will burst into the pole, blah blah blah. Move placement 15 seconds during yeah, I can't understand a single thing here. So basically what happens every 30 at the start of the battle for 30 seconds, and every 30 seconds this will happen for 15 seconds. He will attack 10 times and decrease the enemy's defense by 30%, and if it fails, it goes back to 0%. It doesn't reduce them if he misses his hits. And the last hit will buff the team. Something like that. Failure to complete or full level kick of protection reduced by 15. So it's 15%. It goes to 15% if he fails. And then after completion, the enemy full slot anti-tick blah 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 is reduced by 50%. So the damage, the defense reduction goes to 50%, which is awesome actually. Alter if the enemy is I can't read. Purple to reduce for 15 seconds. Okay, the duration goes to 15 seconds. It's no longer for 10 seconds, it goes to 15 seconds. Really good. So basically his passive is reducing the enemy defense and increasing the team defense. So he buffs your defense and your attack. I will read the attack and explain it where it happens because it's insane. And probably he will be one of my favorite units. So this is his C1. Shenglong Kick. So kick Fan Yuan target away, dealing 290% damage to the attack to the enemy. They say to the attack here. At level 2, damage increased to 334 attack. Within 15 seconds, when you level him up to level 3, after completing the extreme, the damage is increased by 100. So he kicks with his C1 till 434% damage. That's awesome for a C1, but it doesn't buff or debuff. His C1 basically is just dealing damage on the other versions, which I find very not useful and very situational if you're at the end of the battle and you need to do any kind of attack. His C2, with consecutive kicks, the blah 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 group target caused 423% of attack, injuries, damage, increase fire attack of other allies. Oh, but he's Thunder, by the way. He's a Thunder unit. I'm gonna show you. He's Thunder unit. So we don't know if he's gonna be Thunder or anything else. In the files, what my friend told me, he's a Divination character and he's a Master unit, but they tend to change that a lot. So he might be Infernal as well, or they may keep him at Thunder. Who knows? But I think if he's Divination, he's definitely gonna be Infernal or Master. No way. Number of the value, 15% of the normal age extreme Dokkan attack Daukon anyway, and the performance is marinated for 10 seconds. Wow, this translation is unbelievable. At level 2, damage increase, blah blah blah, within 15 seconds after completing the extreme fluctuation. The last one, I don't know, the translation is bad. So basically on his C2 he deals multi-hit, and when he deals multi-hit on a unit that he decreased the defense, he goes into double damage. So he double damage his attack. That's what we tested on the Chinese server. I don't know here, the translation is not that good, and I apologize for this. I tried my best to get you the whole info and get a good translation. The translation is from Google, so don't blame me for that. After that, let's go and read his FS, so his assist first of all. So basic, extreme wall hanging, Gemin Well, everything is Gemin Well, so all of his theme and what his attacks are related to is Gemin Well. I will not even pronounce this. Gemin Well skills. Okay. Within 15 seconds after the completion of the extreme fluctuation, the extreme is will to, I don't know what, damage is increased by 40%. So he increases the damage by 40%, which is insane actually, as a bossing unit. I hope they keep his kit that way, but we get more, better translation. At +5, at the beginning of the battle, the explosive intent fluctuation goes for 15 seconds, and it was supported during his period after the Jimin family caused 10 hits, which is the allies. After everybody hits for 10 hits, the party full broadcast anti-purple was reduced. Anti-purple, which is soul damage, so he reduces soul damage. So if you hit 10 hits, it will reduce soul damage for the entire team if you use him on assist. If you hit 10 hits with the assisted fighter, yeah, with the assisted fighter, 30% hold performance for 10 seconds. Only for 10 seconds. It's +10. No longer reduces the friendly defense frame when extreme fluctuation is completed. So when it's done and you miss the attacks and you don't do it successfully, no longer reduces the defense or something like that. Yeah, something like that. It increases 15% for the party, the attack. At +20, within 15 seconds after the extreme fluctuation is completed, other allies' attack will increase their damage by 40%. This is the major big buff in the game. He increases himself for 40% and then increases everybody else by 40%. I don't know if this is stacks with him, so he goes by 80% for himself, but it's really insane because increasing the damage by 25% for all the allies on Evo Ryu is the biggest buff in the game so far as a basic buff. This is 40%. Plus he does it for himself. If he goes for 80% for himself after you get him to plus 20, it's a minimum investment on any unit to go to plus 20 because it's easier to go than going to plus 30. It means he's a very broken unit for bossing actually. At plus 30, after completing the extreme fluctuation, immediately release a scroll that can be rotated against the wind. Against the wind. Okay, maybe against the wind faction they mean. Penetrate behind the enemy and kick in reverse, blocking the range of the target. Wow! So he can interrupt, what I understand here. Attack 386% damage while increasing the attacks of other allies, resulting in the value 30% of the attack of the normal age. Extremely willing to attack. Hold the performance for 10 seconds. The effects is not time, same effect as... So, this buff will happen after the plus 20. So, you do the plus 20 for increase the damage of all allies for 40% for 15 seconds. After that, it gets over, and then for 10 seconds you get a 30% buff with his plus 30. Actually, this is insane. This unit is sick. He's cool. He looks nice. I like it. I love him. Really, really good. Now, jumping on for the next subject, 50% Divination. The Divination is happening. I saw the screenshots, he sent me that because I didn't go myself and did the data mining. I saw the codes, and it's the same codes when they did the 50% before, the same exact code and the preparation of them. So it's happening next week, guys. Guys, if you saved your tickets for Divination to go and summon for somebody, now is the time. If you're not saving, you have a whole week to save for new units. And I urge you to do that because 50%, it means 5 tickets equal 10 tickets. It means the value of it is insane. Even if Yakuza Ken, they made him suck like they make many units here in this version of us for global, summon him. Even for a B rank character or a C rank character, I would go and summon all my tickets here. It's not for the character, it's the resources that you get. I'm capped. If you check my account right now, let's go, where is it? Training limit. I can't level up anymore because I don't have the units. I need to make a triple S unit to go beyond 395 levels. I can't even upgrade anybody else anymore. This is how much resources the jury summons at 50%, which jury helped me. It fast forward my progress, it fast forward my account, and now I'm at this point that I'm like competing with the whales and leveling up to the same extent that they're leveling up. All I need to do is go to my roster and make them triple S more and more. So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have a lot at SS. I can get them to a triple S. Like El Fuerte, one easy to make. Fire Adon, hopefully. Hugo, Combat Guile. These units I need to finish. Then I will go for Rose, Gen, other units, Jury. Jury and Rose are available in the shop. They are the easiest ones to get. And Sagat is featured in every event almost, like you can go and get him. So I'll do that. And then every triple S unit, it will extend my levels to plus 5. So 5 more levels I can gain on my account, which is great. Every 5 levels, it takes me between 2 weeks, a week and a half or 2 weeks to achieve so far because of the lack of resources and everything else. So yeah, that was for Yakuza Ken. Next part is the new legendary unit, and so far the new legendaries, it's not 100%. There's 3 legendaries in the game files right now ready to be released, but the one that is the art is completed, the kit is completed, the descriptions are full, but I will not talk about them because I don't want to jinx them, is the Akuma. The legendary Akuma is coming to the game. So we have our normal Akuma. Where is he? Here we go. And the legendary Akuma, I will show you a picture here as I'm recording. This is Akuma, the legendary Akuma, and he's legendary on the other versions. They had him before us. They don't have Oni, or they got Oni now. They got Trendy Akuma or Fashion Akuma or yeah, Fashion Akuma before us, and now we're gonna get Fashion Akuma. Now they're getting Oni, and they don't have Guile, the new trendy Guile. They don't have him, so it's not the same thing that happens on all the versions. They have the strongest Dan, they have the Suit Able, they have trendy E Honda, they have many other units that we still don't have, but they are available on our game files. But I'm telling you, next week it might be 2 units, not only 1. So it might be the legendary Akuma, the Fashion Akuma, and Yakuza Ken. Yakuza Ken, I guarantee you, he's gonna be dropped there, unless the devs watch the videos and be like, oh, you spoiled it, we're not gonna do it. But I bet that they will not do that. So Yakuza Ken is coming with the 50% Divination. It means he's gonna be Master or Infernal, but probably most likely to be Master. I don't know, maybe they will make him Infernal. And Akuma is coming, the legendary Akuma, hopefully. I hope they make him free to play. I'm still on the hopes, I know, coping. Tell me what do you think about it. Tell me if you're hyped for Yakuza Ken, if you dropped the game already. I hope you didn't, because the game is getting interesting. And yeah, that was it for the video.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, we thank you for watching. And as always, stay frosty. Peace.
Time to fly, time to fly. Never give up.